Hello, Avon representatives. I'm Vanessa, District Manager for 1567, and I'm coming out in really just a short video to talk about presentation. I think there is power in presentation, and it can really help drive the business right now, so I wanted to share this with you all. And look forward to hearing your success stories as you begin to use this. But I got to thinking about as we go out and prospect, and I know you've seen a lot of YouTube videos out there about what, their sample packets they put together and all. And I wanted to do a little research and see exactly, does it help the business to, have these packets put together for us to look more professional? And I really think it does. So I went in and did the cost, because I know for a lot of people that's what they say. Well, I'm new to the business. I just don't have, a lot of extra money to invest right now in the business. And I think you're going to be shocked at what the numbers tell us on this. So this is what I'm getting together. It's a sample packet. So when I'm out prospecting and I talk to someone, this is the actual sample packet I will give them. I'm going to show you what's included in it, and then I will either give them a brochure or a try-it pack, depending on how the conversation went when we were prospecting. So either a customer potential or maybe a new team member potential determines whether I give them the brochure for them to shop through or a try-it kit for them to give it a test run for. So this is what I've done. I've gone to the Dollar Tree, my favorite store. But there's a lot of different places you can find these. The Dollar Tree, Deals, Big Lots, a lot of things like that. Even Walmart, Kmart. But I just found a treat bag. It's a goodie bag. They make a lot of these while they're intended for birthday parties. As long as it doesn't say happy birthday on it, you can use it. This is a great one, I thought, for us, because it does have some cosmetics, some shoes. It just looks like us, So I've got some goodie bags here. And this is what every person should put in their goodie bag, I think, because we're trying to appeal to everyone. I think you should have a fragrance for women and a fragrance for men. These are two of my favorites, simply because you can buy 100 samples of Untouchable for $4, 100 samples of Flor Violetta for $4, so that's 4 cents a sample. So I'm really trying to keep the cost down here. So I've got, in my goodie bag is going 2 samples, one for him, one for her. I'm also going to put something in there that has to do with color from the color line. So either an eyeshadow sample, a lipstick sample, may even be a skincare sample, but something extra in there. So we've got 3 samples in here that we're putting together. And this is what the eyeshadow samples look like if you did want to purchase those. But we're just going to go with the 3. So we've got something for him, for her, and a lipstick. And then I think you should put your business card in here, and your business card should have your contact information on it, your e-representative website so they can go and find you online. Also, if you are currently in leadership, it should have your online appointing process, which is startavon.com, with your personal code for them to join you as well. And then I'm actually taking this from another from a senior executive unit leader who puts this in there, but I think this is a great one. It's a fundraising flyer, so it just lets the people know that we do fundraising, because that may help your business. And then at the bottom, you just put your basic contact information. And again, I put my e-representative site, and I put you could start your business online at startavon.com, and gave them my code. So this is what I've got going in. I also think it's always great to put a piece of candy in there. I am using a chocolate heart, simply because we're right around Valentine's Day, and this is what I could find. But you could, again, buy something from the Dollar Tree for that. So we put all of that together in the bag. We fold the bag in half, and so that it looks like, it's not the big tall bag that we were showing earlier. You really put everything in there, and you just fold it in half and tape it. So this is what the finished product looks like. So how professional is this going to look? Rather than just giving them a single sample, you give them a sample packet. So it looks very professional together for us. So I know all of you are thinking now, okay, where's the money? How does the money play into this? Well, I think you're going to be impressed with the money. I've ran the numbers. I am a numbers kind of girl. I like that thing. But so I told you that these packets here, you can actually get 100 of these strips for $4. So we've got $8 invested here for these 2, but that's 100 samples I have. I spent $1 for 20 of my treat bags, again at the Dollar Tree. Because I did go with chocolate, I spent $3, but I got 30 chocolate hearts. So again, there's 30 bags I could make for that. And then the lipstick samples, you get 10 lipstick samples for $1.75. So very inexpensive for everything. Your business cards you should already have. If not, I encourage you to invest in those. And then again, you can print this. Very easy. You can find this, I think, out there on youravon.com. Just put a label or your contact information on it. And you see, I just printed it in black and white, so it won't cost too much to print there. So this is what it all comes together. So how much do I have invested in each bag? Based on what I spent on the cost, this bag cost me 41 cents to put this sample packet together. So if you challenge yourself and you do 20 of these a week, that's going to cost you $8 and, let me look at my number, $8.20 to do 20 bags at what we just talked about. And a lot of you probably already have some samples on hand, some inventory that you can use. Every bag does not have to be the same. It just needs to have somewhat of the same components, which means something for him, something for her, the prospecting flyer, maybe a piece of candy. But the individual samples can vary based on what you have. So in a week, if I make up 20 of these on Friday to use for the whole next week, whenever your week starts, I make 20 of these, I've invested $8.20. Here's where the magic comes in. If you pass these out 20 in a week, that's 20 new names and numbers of people that you have, potential new customers. If you just get one $45 order from those 20 contacts, and we're just going to say you're making 20% commission, which is the minimal you can make off of this, that is $9 in profit. So one $45 order will get you $9 in profit. These 20 bags cost you $8.20. So you're already in the black, which is great. You're already seeing a profit from that. But here's where the fun really comes in. If you do this, if you challenge yourself and you start now and you do this every week and you make 20 a week, and I know some of you are already starting to see the dollar signs and you're thinking, 20, I'm doing 40, 60, 80, 100 a week. You go for it. There is no limit to what you can do with these when you have these out there and you're talking to people and you're gaining names and numbers. And all you simply do is when you approach someone, tell me what you know about Avon. When was the last time you saw an Avon brochure? Let me get your name and number, and in return, I'll give you a sample packet to take with you. It's just incorporating this into our conversation anyway. So we've made 20. We've gotten one $45 order, and let's face it, you're probably, when you do follow up with these people, you're going to get more than one $45 order. You're probably going to get some business partners, which is going to be $25 checks coming in if you qualify for the recruiting jumpstart bonus. So you can see it can really start to add up. So if you do this every week, starting next week, so I'm going to give you a few days to get it together, but if you start the last week in February, we actually have 45 weeks left in this year. So if you get a new $45 order for the next 45 weeks, that is over $2,000 in additional sales that you would have in your business. So I'm going to encourage you all to really work on your presentation. It's about, making things presentable, professional. And guess what? If you do use these and you get a new business partner who joins Avon, what is she going to do? The same thing you did to get her. She's going to start making these sample packets and getting them out there in people's hands, getting names and numbers and doing follow-up. And your business is going to soar along with hers. So I hope this information is helpful. I would love to hear your success stories. So you can shoot me an email at 1567@avon.com. And until we cross paths again, make it a great Avon day.